The final of the 3 core approaches to coaching at Black Creek Coaching is that the business should serve the people. And I don't have this as the final one because it's not as important. It's actually the most important as we look at this. So often, and I think it's every client I've ever worked with, they're coming to coaching because the business is bigger than they need it to be. It is becoming a burden. They're holding so many pieces together. That's not why you started. You started this because you wanted to be able to build a business that served your life. And we want to go back to that core. And so when we talk about this, we actually start here. We have to start here. We have to know what you want your life to look like, and then we shape the business around it. If we do it the other way, the business is just going to keep growing. It's going to fill the space that it is, and it already has. It's taking up too much of your life. So we're going to have some deep conversations about what do you want your life to look like? And that's going to change. Initially, if you are so burdened by your business, just having a weekend might be all you can even imagine. And that's okay. Let's start there. And we're just gonna have check-ins. And as you achieve that, we're gonna adjust it. And every day that we're meeting, every day you're working on your business, I want you to keep thinking about, okay, how is this business a part of my life? Because it's a part of your life and not your whole life. I remember working with a manufacturing firm in Europe when I first started in my professional career. And I could not believe that they just stopped working in August. And growing up in a very American workforce, it was like, what do you mean I can't talk to you, email you, work on these projects for a whole month? It blew my mind. So I've gotten older and I've worked there. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great. We should do that. If you want to take a month off, let's build your business so that you can take that month off because you can do that. And that means that they could go actually live their life. It is very American to when you ask somebody, what do? You talk about your job and you don't talk about yourself as a person. And we're seeing that flip. We're seeing people, your employees, even you are probably feeling that I want to be more than just my work. And so this is a part of it. What do you want to be more of? But if you're so identified with being a business owner and your business, it's going to take some time. And that's okay. It's totally fine. We'll work through that. But we want to start with, okay, what's that first goal? What is that? Because we also go back to we need to win. We need some things to really show progress and that this is going to be less burdensome. So we're going to find some ways to be able to get those hopefully early easy wins to give you some relief because also when you have space away from your business, that's when the real innovation and ideas come because you don't have, we talk about your nose on the desk, you can't see everything you need to. And we practice, how do you go from doing the work with your nose on the desk to that high level perspective, seeing out the whole picture? Because when you can see the whole picture, you can see gaps that your team and your customers can't see. And that is your job as a CEO and as a business leader. And we got to practice. It's a skill and you can work on that, but we have to have that separation when we're working through that. So this is a big piece of it. We want to be able to build your business in the way that it really does serve your life. So we're going to start there and we're going to play some make believe if you've never done it before, if that's what you want it to be. But we're going to imagine what that should look like. And it's amazing once we clarify what you want your life to look like, how quickly your business starts to shift around it. So that's where we're going to start, making sure that your business serves the people. And that's not just you. We also want to look at your customers, are there burdens that are there, and your employees. We need to build a business that your employees thrive in because if you have that turnover piece, ooh, that's a lot of extra work on you. So we'll start with you, but then we're going to fold that out into the other pieces. So let's shift so that your business serves you and not the other way around.